I was finally able to play Dragon Ball FighterZ via the closed beta. The last session was on Sunday and I already miss it, man. I'm ready for the open beta. I'm ready for the full game. I'm ready to see the rest of the roster. I was already hyped about Dragon Ball FighterZ. I remember the first time it was announced, I instantly said, I'm getting this game. So let me talk about the beta really quick. Talk about my first impressions of Dragon Ball FighterZ. First of all, off rip, the game looks good, okay? The game looks amazing. It's even better when you play it. What more can I say? The game looks good. 2, you can tell this game is going to be a competitive game. You know, some games are easy to pick up and they're easy to master. Some games are easy to pick up and they're hard to master. But Dragon Ball FighterZ was a little bit different. You can pick it up and do a little work, but first off, it took me about an hour to really get a grasp of the game. And even then, when the beta ended, I knew I was barely scratching the surface of what can really happen in this game. But with that being said, when you played the beta, they just threw you online, no training session. They showed you some of the controls, you know, so you had to figure everything else out by yourself. And so maybe that's why I was taking L's early, but I kind of like when games do that, you know, just throw you into the deep end, learn how to swim. And did I learn how to swim? Not really, but you know, I have a floaty on, not 2 floaties, but 1 floaty on my left arm. And so I'm getting there. I really like that about Dragon Ball FighterZ though. I could tell that I'm going to have to lab, and I appreciate that. And this is coming from somebody that hasn't played Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue. I wasn't too sure on what to expect from Dragon Ball FighterZ. So that being said, I really like it. I like the fighting system. I like how it works. And now I want to go check out Guilty Gear and just play it, bro. Get ready. One thing I really loved about Dragon Ball FighterZ is that everybody fought differently. And I already knew that. Like I said, I did my research. That's how Arc System Works does things. And I like that. So we might not get a huge roster, but everybody will be different. And I respect that. The only thing that really hurt me was I couldn't get the hang of Gohan. I wanted Gohan to be my trump card. I wanted Gohan to be that guy for me. And like I said, man, it's only the beta. And so I just used people that I was somewhat decent with. So maybe I'll have to lab with Gohan, but I have to get right. I have to get right. He has to be in a bit 3. In these videos, you'll see me using the people that I did okay with in the beta. Goku, Future Trunks, and Cell. I wasn't expecting Cell to be as good as he was, but Cell was a monster. Now I'm hoping that I'll be able to get good with Tien and Yamcha. Tien because he's one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, believe it or not. Like the original Dragon Ball series, Tien was that guy, and I still respect him. You know, everybody else is just stronger. And Yamcha, I don't like Yamcha at all in the show, but in video games, man, his striking and his moves are just, it's like they're made for video games, man. He has some dope ass moves in video games. Like you see fighters right now. Imagine seeing a Wolf Fang Fist in this game. Imagine seeing the Spirit Ball in this game. That's going to be dope as hell, man. It's going to be insane. So overall, I can't wait for FighterZ. And I was already excited for it. Like I said, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. And I've been waiting for a game like this to really just lab on. And truth be told, I never had a problem with Xenoverse, but online, it was so corny to me. A lot of people just had the cheesy moves. Granted, I haven't played Xenoverse in a while. They probably patched it and got all the cheesy stuff out of there. But from an online standpoint, I really didn't enjoy Xenoverse like that. But for me, FighterZ is a little bit different because I said multiple times when I was losing, it's just like, yo, this guy is straight up better than me. And so, in my opinion, that's a pretty good sign. And you can see in this match right here, I was going ham. And this was an instance where I was just better than my opponent. Clearly because Goku is offing everybody. When I was streaming this, I was going crazy, fam. I was going pretty crazy. Like, this game will get you hyped up. And I will post this game a little bit on the main channel, but it will be a lot more over here because once it drops, it's a GG for me, fam. I'm trying to get good. I'm trying to get decent, okay? I'm trying to get average, at least. I want to be able to hold my own. So Goku dropped off the whole team, man. And this was the last match. I played on the FighterZ beta, And that's a good way to go out. I can't wait for this game. I cannot wait for this game. That's all I can say about it. I really enjoyed the beta. I really enjoyed the game. Now, in the comments below, I want you all to let me know if I should just drop some raw gameplay. I have a lot. I might drop some raw gameplay just to get this channel rolling. Of course, I still have Naruto Storm that I want to post. I'll finish that series also. Man, next year is a great year for anime games. I made this channel at the right time, man. I made the channel at the right time. Also, I do like this little social hub that they have. Hopefully in the full game they have the private matches, which I'm sure they will. I've been playing 2K too much. And hopefully they have the rematch feature, which I'm sure they will. Other than that, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for coming through to the channel. 100 subscribers already, man. Let's go.